What you may not expect is just with one swipe, your identity can be stolen within a matter of seconds. Other hotels in Athens, like the Holiday Inn and the Hilton, had the exact same charging policies, but we found out that they varied for special events. There's no doubt that racism is involved in this situation. You just have to look at this Facebook page behind me to see the postings. Bring it! Angelina, it appears that for both of our congressmen, it all comes down to one thing, and that's Obamacare. They promised to make something happen. They promised not to just talk about it. Live on campus, I'm Samantha German.
Thanks, Samantha.
Now tonight, Athens officers encourage children not to trick-or-treat by themselves and to make sure that they don't go to any homes or neighborhoods that aren't familiar. As you can see behind me is a map of a cold front that's been making its way up from the west right on down into the east. Reporter Ashley Yost tells you why these kids are so special and how volunteering could change you from the inside out. Just barely hitting Tennessee, and that's good for you guys going to the game this weekend. I don't think y'all are going to get affected at all by this storm.
Just couldn't really fathom it at first. I couldn't imagine that it was happening, and then after I kind of talked to my parents and saw the repercussions and everything I had to go through, I was kind of annoyed.
Tess Rock still doesn't know how her credit card information wound up in the hands of a stranger. But according to Diane Mormon, a personal finance professor at UGA, it could have been because of one of these. It's called a credit card skimmer.
It basically goes over top of the legitimate credit card reader that's on there when you put your card in or your debit card in. It goes right over top, and the savvy consumer might not even realize that it's on there.
This past summer, credit card skimmers were found at 2 local convenience stores in Athens.
Legitimately, consumers do have a reason to have it. So you can order the things online and then use them, against consumers instead of using them proactively for your business.
At a Redbox, you expect to get movies back, but what you may not expect is just with one swipe, your identity can be stolen within a matter of seconds. To avoid this credit card scam, here's what you do.
Be familiar with what the machines look like. I mean, I go to the same gas pump all the time. If we go to use a Redbox, we use the same Redbox. I know what it looks like. So if if something else came on top of this, I would think it would look odd, and I'd want to know what is going on with this. Why has this been changed?
So the next time you get a movie, cash from an outdoor ATM, or even pump gas, you now know what to look for.
For me here at the University of Georgia and being able to experience the things that I've experienced, I'm tired.
Caroline Bailey woke up to this screenshot on her phone Monday morning. A message stated loud and clear on the Black Affairs Council's Facebook page. Why can't you dumb, dirty N-word stop stinking up the place? Let UGA be right for good white Christian students. Although this message was hurtful, Bailey was not surprised.
But I'm not surprised of the sentiments. And so I think I'm kind of numb to it.
And this is the person who supposedly posted these remarks, Matthew Williams. Problem is, Williams says he didn't do it.
That's funny because I'm a Democrat, so.
Williams wants people to know he has nothing to do with the page or the creator of the account.
Not me, it's someone just who has an issue with me, and I don't know about them. I don't really care about them at this point, because if they're going to do this, they're pretty dumb.
Now, we wanted to see if creating a fake Facebook account was an actual crime, so we contacted UGA Police Department, and they told us that it wasn't a crime. However, if the victim wanted to file a police report, they would definitely look into it. The problem is, there are 2 victims. Bailey and the BAC is definitely one of them.
I would invite them to come and spend a day in the life of an African American.
But Williams may also be a victim as well, because if he didn't do it, who did? And this is what happened after I showed him more of the offensive comments on the page.
Cool. I know who it is. Thanks.
The sound of drills, boarding up windows, and cleaning up is what happens after a fire. The one that broke out yesterday at this house not only affected the people who lived there, but also the neighbors.
So I had to turn left at the roundabout, and being nosy, I just looked over and could see some flames licking around the roof of the building, and a lot of smoke going up and a smell of burning wood.
Every morning, Joe takes a walk with his wife around the area. He says he loves living in the historic district and the beauty it has to offer.
It's lovely to come past and look at everybody's different porches and plants and paint jobs, but not so nice to see them on fire.
Although the fire was under control within 10 minutes, damage was still done. One of the tenants' pets did not make it out.
But I'm so sorry to hear about their cat. We're cat lovers. We've got 3 cats at home, and I just hope they're all okay, and I hope it all works out, and that they can get back on their feet as soon as possible.
The investigation, the cause of the house fire, is still underway. Samantha German, Grady News Source.